I spend a lot of time in preparation, a lot of listening to prepare the meditation for that day or the sermon for that day. I like it to be contemporary. I like it to be in response to what's happening either in the congregation or the community, and sometimes in the wider world as well. I preach a lot of sermon series. Maybe it's on marriage or parenting, or maybe it's on spiritual life development and such like that. This last series has been about our relationship with God and what that means and how to access that. So I like to do series, and so I'll build from one week to another week to another week on those series. It's very biblically oriented, although I'm not going to be taking the Bible apart and saying this and this and this means this. It's more, what is the ultimate word in this moment that God is speaking to us, and how can it affect us? And not only affect us, but because it has, how does that word or that idea or that expression of God then become real through us so that it can affect other people into the community or into our families or even on the job? The Word of God, as I see it, is intended to bring us to life, to animate us, and to help us know that we are not only created by God, but we are inspired by God to be expressions of Him into the world, very similar to what Jesus was. And so that's the focus of what my sermons is about. How can we do that in such a way that we feel not only God's presence, but we feel adequate, we feel hopeful, we feel inspired, and the people around us are not feeling like they're being preached to or slapped with a Bible. Instead, what they feel like, there's this person that really cares, is a person of God, and there's no judgment through who they are in any negative capacity. If there's nothing but compassion and hopefulness and opportunity that they're expressing to me. And that's what I think a sermon does. It comes through maybe the pastor, and the Word comes into a person, and the Word becomes dynamic because that's what God is, and then that Word is expressed through the lives that we live. So that's a sermon to me.